Unique pair, you are the first person. Sebi Tope Adedeji. Aproko with spice. No, you are number 3. Aproko. You are number 3. Luxury Digital, number 4. Tommy Ye, number 5. Omolade, number 6. Adeyemi, number 7. Thank you very much, Digital. Afolayan, number 8 or 9. Victor, number 10. Okwechine, number 11. Moses, number 12. Alasheduro, Aladesuru, number 13. Hi guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me share to Facebook so they can get to join us. Happy Friday, guys. Oh yeah, as you are coming in, Tola, how are you? As you are coming in, kindly click on the like button. I should call you Regina. All right, Regina. Again, we're talking about Regina. Where's that name again? That comment. Okay, Regina Okwechime. Okay. All right, Regina. All right, noted. Please press the like button as you join us. Press on the like button as you join us. Good morning and happy Friday to you guys. And if you can help me to share the video, please. Good morning. My day is just starting. Ayoba Michelle, how are you? Bridget, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Ayoba Michelle, good morning. Thank you, Tola. Shalafia Lewa. Hey, my hair is pumping. You know what? I decided to go for short hair. I said, let me try this short wig. And I like it because it's not touching my body. I don't like long hair that will be touching my body. Thank you, Jerry. Omole Mompi. Omole Mompi. This is your name. Just because I don't born finish. Maybe I will give my granddaughter your name. Omole Mompi. I so much love that your name. Thank you very much. Tola. Thank you. That's what my daughter just said. She says it's nice on me. So good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I welcome you. Let's start. So we don't take time too much. Emike, grow, Dubawu. Age is of the mind, though. Where God come bless me with correct body. I beg you. Kí ló ní kí n ṣe Tọ́lá? Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ fi ẹ̀yìn. Kí fẹ̀yìntì jàre. Tí bá máa fẹ̀yìntì. Okay, that's true. Let me bring this thing close. I don't have to put it on the table. You are right, so I can really relax. You are so right. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Again, move kini yẹn sókè díẹ̀. Ó wà adjustable. But kò sí bó ṣe wà adjustable náà. Torí ẹ̀ náà ni mo ṣe ní kí n try ibi again o. Because mo rí pé ibi tí máa ń jókòó sí yẹn mi òun wà comfortable. I want to look at comments and everything. Òun mo ṣe ní kí n tún try ibi. Maybe this place will be comfortable for me. You know, mo ṣe àwọn ibi tó wà uncomfortable because live streaming yẹn ò easy. It's not easy. It's telling on my body. Let me try this corner. Ẹ má worry. Let me try another corner. Wà gbogbo àyè ló gbà. Ó dà pé bí fẹ́ better. Okay. I think this place is better. Yeah, but I may not get to see. All right. I think this is more better. Right? I think this is more better. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is more better. Anyway, good morning, guys. If you are just, I can see we are really growing, you know, between, which day was I telling you that we are about 34,000? Yes, I have a lot of fellow here. Between was it a few days ago I did live stream. I said we were 34. We are almost 35,000 today. Thank you for the subscription. For every one of you that has subscribed to this channel, I really appreciate you. It shows you are appreciating what I'm doing. For those who are staying tuned, you are the real MVP on this channel and you are all appreciated, and I'm giving you a big hug from here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the subscription and your activities on this channel. I really appreciate every one of you for believing in what I do. So this is a kind of thank you for every one of you. Every single one of you, if you get to see this video much later. Thank you. You guys are the real MVP. And if you are just getting to see my face, my name is Auntie Adunni. And I'm a big sister to a lot of people. That's why I call myself Auntie Adunni. And I welcome you on this channel. And I say thank you for subscribing as a new subscriber. Just sit down and enjoy our shows. I am getting lazy doing live stream regularly now, but I will be trying my best. At least 3 times a week now, I will try. I'm really getting lazy because I have to combine my job. You know, there was a time I slowed down my job, but now I am back and fully. So the timing, I mean, combining both together might not be that easy for me, but I will try as much as I can come out regularly. I know you guys love my live stream than dropping videos, but whatever it is, thank you, Tola. Whatever it is, don't worry, you'll be getting to see me. Now, let's go straight. As the title says, it says grey marriages and grey divorces. What is grey marriages? What is grey divorce? Grey marriage is for men and women in their 50s upward. That is considered that when you start aging, once you become 50, you need the week mojukwe. Okay, kò sí wàhálà. You can get it on Amazon and it's not expensive. You know, Kuku know me. So I dey live within my means. Ẹ̀gbọ́n topic yẹn off a little bit. It's not off. You understand why it's not off. Ní sùúrù fún mi, Tola. Don't jump the gun, okay? You don't even know what I want to say. Or you don't want to get to that age. Ẹ̀rù ń bà ẹ́. Wà á dé age yẹn, wà á tún kọjá ẹ̀. Báwa náà ṣe dé age yẹn tá fẹ́ kọjá ẹ̀. A fẹ́ wọ 60, a fẹ́ wọ 70, a fẹ́ wọ 80. But age of 50 is an age of serious awakening. Age of 50 is an age of what have I... Oh, I misspelled the marriage. Okay. Okay. Typo error. Don't worry, I will redo it. I have seen it. So you should know it's typo error. So don't worry. I will edit it later when I'm done with the show. So don't let's get that distract us. You should know that is a typo error. Okay? It's a typo error. So, and divorce too, yes. I tell you, Temitope Adedeji. Temitope, yeah, start your work. Start telling them. As you join us, please kindly help us to click a like. And if you can share, kindly help us to share on your platform, WhatsApp, Facebook, and so people will get to learn 1 or 2 things. And I'm going to show us a video. Good enough, this video is coming back from a man. The video I am going to use as a case study came from a man, not from women. So you won't say women are using sentiments, okay? So, no, I didn't quote it. That is a typo error. Let me retype it. It's something I can edit here. Don't worry. Since it's giving you concern, let me edit it. I can edit it while I'm doing the show. You should know it's an error. It was an error. All right, typo error ni. So corrected. I've corrected it. So kindly help us to press the like button, like I said, and I said gray marriages and gray divorce. Gray marriages and gray divorce. What does it mean, gray marriages and gray divorce? Gray marriages are marriages that you have from age 50 upwards. That means you've been divorced at a point and you get to, probably you're in your 50s, you decide you want to get married again. Or you've had a very good marriage. Or you've had a marriage, a turbulent marriage. And in your 50s, you decide, you don't want to do this anymore. But late 40s, and by the time you are getting to 50 upwards, you are already a divorced man or a divorced woman. There is a difference in the life of a woman and there is a difference in the life of a man. In the life of a woman, if a woman divorces and by the time she's 50, she might not want to consider even getting married again. You know why? Especially if she has children. She has a lot of things to consider before she wants to go through, into marriage again. Only very few women still want to get married. And some just want to have relationship that, not open relationship without commitment. Somebody to just come in and go without stress on them. You know, marriage takes a lot from both parties. It takes a lot from the man, it takes a lot from the women. But when a woman has tasted freedom to a certain extent, and by the time she's getting to 50, or she's 50, she now wants to go into a marriage. She has to think of a lot of things. Number one, she has enjoyed that freedom of not cooking for a man again. She has enjoyed that freedom of a man not screaming on top of her head. She has enjoyed the freedom of no stress. She has enjoyed the freedom of, nobody is saying that, where are you going? Where are you coming from? You will not enter this house today. Or a man talking down on her, and so many other things that come with negativity in marriage. Not all marriages are like that, okay? We have some people, some men respect, they know how to handle women and they respect their women in the way they talk to them. And such men, nobody wants to lose such women, Such women want to think of their children as well. And the children are probably at a certain age. The children have inputs in the decision making. It's not a decision that a woman will say, I just want to marry. Our children has to be particular. They have to be part of that decision, either she likes it or not. They must like the man. They must have good relationship with the man. And she wants to be sure that the man is acceptable by her children. She wants to be sure that this marriage she's going into, the man is not coming to take advantage of her, especially if she's a hardworking woman. She wants to be sure that the man that is coming is not a man that is looking for a caregiver. Is not a man that is looking for a cook. Is not a man that is looking for, so many other things. She really wants to be sure. And so for a woman, that is why most women at a certain age, they don't really want to really bother themselves, especially if they have a man that is coming and going. They might just be comfortable with that. The man might have another wife somewhere. They don't mind as long as it's coming and going. In fact, that's what most women desire more. They don't say it out, but that's what most women desire desire at a certain age, because at that age, the man is not really a burden on them. Only once in a while they have to stress, because it has come from talking to each other as women. Some women are like, are you seeing the comments? It's like this background is affecting the comments. Are you guys seeing the comments? So from discussing with each other, some women will say, I can just come back and carry any food I see in the fridge and eat the food. Nobody is stressing me. So that is it for a woman. So for a woman, like I said, a woman especially that has children, she might not really bother herself so much, especially if she has gone through one or two things about relationship and she has gone through one or two pains. She'll be like, Come on, barawa ala won lo jere, àlàáfíà tayo. My peace is non-negotiable. That is what a woman will want to say. But for a man, is it the same thing? A man that has a turbulent marriage and you are almost 50, before you consider divorce, this video is for you. I saw this inspiring video and I think it is worth sharing with you guys because I know people on my channel are people in their 40s upward. A lot of you are in your 40s upward. I have some late 30s. On Facebook, I have a lot of late 30s and late 30s to late 40s on my Facebook page. And I have some 50 to 60. But the most people on my page on Facebook are actually people in their late 30s. Okay, good. Are in their late 30s upwards. Okay, late 30s to close to late 48, 49. So we are now talking about men. This concentration is now going to be on men in their 50s. If you have a good marriage or if you have a marriage that is shaky and you are almost 50, before you divorce that woman, I want you to watch this video. Before you take that decision of saying, let everybody go their separate ways, I want you to consider and look at this video. If it is a marriage you can work at, you can still calm down and sit down and talk about it. I want you to watch this video and consider it. You know why? When you divorce in your 50s, it shakes a man a lot. Home and abroad, especially, even if you are very rich, it will still affect you. It's like your world is tearing apart because most times when divorce comes, the children go with their mother. They most times support their mother when there is a divorce or separation. So that's number one will affect you. Number two, starting to cope alone. Women are the homemakers. Yeah, we have some men that are homemakers, but no man, no matter how much you love how to cook, no man wants to be the homemaker in the house. And that is why no matter how what, you still desire to have another woman. No matter what. You know, for so many other reasons. Companionship and all that. Even though some people don't mind staying alone, but I will tell you, even in that staying alone, they still desire. It is just fear of, if I go into another one, I don't know what is going to come out of it. By the time you are divorcing, it's like you are starting life all over again at the age of 50, building another life. 50 upwards, some 55, some almost 60. We have some men, they are already 60, and they've been divorced for so long. Go and ask them how easy it is for them to get another woman. We have some men, they've been divorced, they are in their mid-50s. Go and ask them how it has been easy getting another woman. You know why? At this age, except you want to go for a younger woman who needs somebody to nurture her, to finance her, to help her. If you want to go for somebody matured, somebody that will not be extra burden on you again, you want to go for a matured woman, that means you are going for a woman that is made of herself. You are going for a woman that has her own money. You are going for a woman that has her own mind. Like I always tell men, I said, look, when you think that woman in your house that is still very young, that you can control and talk to anyhow, that woman will get to a certain age, especially once they get to 50 years of age. That woman at that age has her own voice. When a woman gets to 40 upward, that's when women started having their own voices. And that is why most divorces happen between that age group. That is why divorce rate is high within that age bracket. Because as at that time, the woman already has all the children she wants to have. She's established too. She has her own business. She has her own money. And she knows her own rights as at that time. All the things she's been condoning while she was younger with you, while you were still building, while you are still building, at that stage, she doesn't give a hoot anymore. If everything is going to scatter, at that stage, she will not care. Because at that stage, she doesn't want to go through pressure and abuse that you have been putting her onto, or whatever is going on. At that stage, she'll be like, she can't cope with this anymore. It's always easy for women in their 40s to make a decision. Very easy. Because by then, they have all it takes to make a decision and stand on their own. Unlike in the 20s, in the early 30s, or late 30s. So for men, you now want to divorce in your 50s. This video you are going to watch is coming from a man. It's not coming from a woman. And I want us to watch it, and I want us to ponder and analyze on this video. Let me put the video for us to watch.
Hello. My advice this morning wants to go to men who are 50 years and above. If you're a man of 50 years and above and you're hearing me this morning, please take this advice. No matter what happened, do not divorce your wife. If you are 50 and above, do not divorce your wife, because that is the time you need a woman most in your life. So that time, your wife don't need you as much as you need your wife. Please don't divorce your wife if you are 50 and above. When you are 30, 35, 40, when something happens, you can still do shakara, yes. But when you are 50 years, that is the time you need a woman most in your life. If not, you will live the rest of your life being miserable, except when you have money, when you have plenty money, meaning the moment one goes, and no one can quickly come back on time. But if not, I can tell you, you won't enjoy the rest of your life. I wish you a very happy home and happy marriage. Bye for now.
She can replay. She will replay that video. Let's play it one more time.
Hello. My advice this morning wants to go to men who are 50 years and above. If you're a man of 50 years and above and you're hearing me this morning, please take this advice. No matter what happened, do not divorce your wife. If you are 50 and above, do not divorce your wife, because that is the time you need a woman most in your life. So that time, your wife don't need you as much as you need your wife. Please don't divorce your wife if you are 50 and above. When you are 30, 35, 40, when something happens, you can still do shakara, yes. But when you are 50 years, that is the time you need a woman most in your life. If not, you will live the rest of your life being miserable, except when you have money, when you have plenty money, meaning the moment one goes, and no one can quickly come back on time. But if not, I can tell you, you won't enjoy the rest of your life. I wish you a very happy home and happy marriage. Bye for now.
Àpọ́n tí ó láya, ẹ lọ ya ọ̀la fẹ́. Ẹ̀yin grandpa tí ẹ bá láya, ẹ lọ wá ya fẹ́. Àpọ́n tí ó láya, ẹ lọ wá ya fẹ́. Ẹ̀yin mẹ́rin 50 ọ̀pọ̀ tí ó láya, ẹ lọ wá ya fẹ́. Kó tó pẹ́ jù. Somebody say, wait, see. The man knows what he's saying. He knows what he's saying. Somebody say, what kind of advice is this? The man knows what he's saying. You know, if this might not apply anymore, if the marriage has broken down seriously and you are under serious pressure, okay? Like we advise, if it's not working, leave. But if you listen earlier on when I started, I said before it gets to that stage, if you can amend things, a lot of marriages that break up today, they are not supposed to. It is all because people don't get to really understand and calm down. Or a man thinking, I am a man, I don't care. You say, what sort of advice is this? The guy knows what he's saying. Look, if at the age of 50, you are divorcing, you want to start all over again, you better have good money. He knows what he's saying. You better have good money that will make you get the kind of woman that you have. Somebody said, hold on. Divorce, if it will give rest of mind and happiness and peace. Yes, but what if it can be worked at? We keep saying divorce, divorce, divorce. Divorce is not something, it's traumatic. If ordinary relationship breaks up and is traumatic, then you are talking about a marriage. Excuse me. We are talking about a marriage that involves children and all the rest. Before you divorce, think of it. Does it worth divorcing? The guy is saying facts. Before you divorce, you are already 50. What is it that woman is doing that you think you cannot sit down together as matured people and iron things out? Or what is that thing that you are doing that you cannot calm down? That you cannot calm down and sort it out. And you think divorcing is the next thing. You know what? The second marriage, go and ask most people that divorce. Most times, second marriage does not even last too. Yes. Even from research, most second marriages too don't last. Because most people go into that second marriage with the mindset of where they are coming from, higher expectation, and you are still going to deal with human being. You are still going to deal with human being. Someone says some divorced women are attracted to handsome men at 50, money apart. You say they are attracted to men in their 50s. Have they dealt with them? If they are attracted to them, it's like you don't know that we have a large number of men in their 50s that are single. They've been divorced twice, some 3 times, some 4 times. Men. Not women now. Some 3 times, some 4 times. They've tried marriage and tried it and tried it. Some will not go into marriage. They will try that thing and see if it will work. When you get to a certain stage, at that age of 50, your best bet is to go for a woman, number one, that is younger. But be rest assured that you're not the only one that will do it, in most cases. Number 2, you must have money to spend for her. The guy knows what he's saying. You don't have money. You are in your 50s. Already, some of you are already getting to, you started dealing with some issues already, health issues. And it is at that time, you think you want to break your marriage. Why not work at that marriage before you even get to 50? If you've been watching my videos, and I said it earlier too, you are in a marriage. Remember, you got married younger, when you were in your young age, or maybe 30s. Once a woman is getting to 40 upwards, a woman starts having voice. This is where men make mistake. They will still think it is that young girl they marry. That is one of the things breaking marriages in that age group. It's just somebody not wanting to calm down for the other. That's just it. No big deal. It's either finances or pains of over the years. And somebody is not ready to apologize for past deeds and stop the past deeds. Or somebody somewhere, I know some women too are liable in all these things we are talking about, not the men alone. Of course, if it is not working, don't get it twisted. Don't misquote me. If it is not working, you have a right to walk away for your sanity and peace of mind. But if it is something you can manage, don't just rush to say you want to divorce. Don't just rush. After all, you are still going to deal with a woman outside. And some, they end up not even marrying at all. Again, they will just be carrying women. No woman will want to stay with them. You ever wonder why some men die without a wife by their side, a children by their close to them? You want to wonder why? Is it that they are not handsome enough to get another woman? Is it that they are not good looking enough? You will see them, they are good looking. They are handsome. In fact, on the surface, they are every lady's man. But deep inside, when it comes to dealing with them, how easy it is to deal with them as a partner. It's not as if they are not seeing women, but the women will come. Once they see their character, they'll say, you know. Some women will come. Once they see who they are, they will say, you know, and they will go. It's not as if they don't see women, no. Then they see, but their character and their ego of I'm a man, not knowing it always gets to a stage, a man has to calm down. It gets to a stage, yes, you are still a man, but you don't say, I'm a man, and be like lion in the jungle in a relationship at a certain age. At the end of the day, now you go chop the breakfast. Early stage of life is for men. Later stage of life is for women. Either you like to accept it or not. Early stage of life belongs to the men. The strength is there. The money is there. The whatever ego is there. Whatever it is to subdue women is there for you. But you get to a certain stage. It is no more business as usual. Except you plan it well. And I was seeing some people saying, money answereth all things. Money will answereth all things if you have the money to keep the class of woman that you want. No matter how it is, as a man, you have your taste, right? A woman, no matter how old she is, she has a taste. It is one of the reasons, because a woman, no matter how old she is, has a taste, it will get to a stage. A woman will say, I don't want to marry again. You know why? At that stage, because she's growing older, the men she might be meeting. Somebody says some men become so secretive over the years. Sorry, I need to read a comment. Okay, let me read the comment from this place to make it easy for me. This one will not open, no. Okay. I saw one comment. Now, let me read it from here. Some men over the years become secretive, perhaps due to addictive habits that the wife can no longer endure. Okay. That mom of 5 said, I got married at 20. I'm now 40 and making my voice and decision note, but my other half is struggling with that. You see, where is that comment? I need to pin that comment. That mom of 5. Good. I've seen your comments. Yep. This is what I was saying. When a woman gets to 40 upwards, that is when men will be like, she has changed. That is not the woman I married. She has become proud. She has become pompous. No, she didn't become pompous. She has not become proud. She has discovered herself. She is knowing that she has a voice. She's beginning to know that she has a right. She's beginning to know her left from her right. She's no more that baby you marry. But men find it difficult to cope with. They find it difficult to embrace. They find it difficult to adapt to and adjust. And at that stage, that is why divorce is high during this age group, if you are not careful, from the age of 40 upwards. Because that is when men struggle to understand that this woman is no more that baby that I married. This woman is no more that naive lady that I married. This woman is no more that woman that I picked from probably a less privileged home and polished up. She's no more that lady. At that stage, she has moved kind of to your level, or moved kind of a bit higher to your level. Higher, you know, either go to more school, even in her dressing and everything, and class. She's beginning to have class and all those things. She's beginning, yeah, she was kind of low when you pick her, but she will get to a stage polish herself too. And she will be like, me on Sheru ninu ile now. I no be slave for this house now. And that's why at that stage, you say something, they want to put their own opinion down. They will say no. Wọ́n fi mí tọrọ fún ẹni. Àbọ̀n fi mí yáwó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. That is when you hear women speak such language. And maybe she has a pet name she was calling you. At that stage, she will call you your name straight. Ṣẹ́gun, má ní mi lára nínú ilé yìí o, àjọ nínú ilé yìí ni. Don't stress me o. Now both of us get this house. Yes, you are the husband of this house. I'm the wife too. I have my rights. That is when she will start telling you she has her own rights. And truly, she has her rights. They have their rights too. You might not agree with what this guy said. Considering divorce at 50 upward for a man. For a woman too, can be traumatic, but she will adjust with time because she has her children close by. As consolation. But for you as a man, imagine a man that is used to waking up, his breakfast is ready, and madam will say, Daddy, is ready. You go to the table, you eat the food. You go upstairs, even the plates, you may not even pack it. She will be the one to pack it. You go upstairs to go and shower. Immediately you shower, you carry newspaper, or you turn on the television. You're about to watch football. And she's about to start cleaning up and everything. After divorce, either she leaves the home for you or you leave the home for her. Somebody is starting afresh from both of you, right? And you have to start living alone. This is one of the reasons why some women at a certain age, they will say they don't want to marry because they don't want to be a caregiver. Women are not only mothers in the home, they are caregivers. They are the nurses. They are the cleaner. They are the... What else do we do in the home? They are the cook. At that stage, by the time you start staying alone, you become your own caregiver. You become your own cook. You become your own cleaner. Except, and if you, God help you if you live in abroad, where getting such services are very expensive. Back home in Nigeria, you can get somebody to come and clean your house once a week or twice, once in every 2 weeks. You can get somebody to cook and cook different food for you. You put in the freezer. And even at that, you still have to cook your rice. You have to make your eba. You have to make your inyo. So you have to start adjusting to that life. Number 3, at that stage, you are carrying different women. This one will collect. At that stage, you don't even want to stay with one woman anymore because you are scared of, in case this one misbehave. You now start having multiple relationships. And those multiple relationships are expenses on you. You are forgetting your retirement age is creeping on you gradually. It is one of the reasons why many men end up miserable later. And even financially, it affects them. You will have forgotten that your retirement age is creeping on you gradually. They always tell people that, look, even both men and women, whatever you want to achieve as a woman or as a man, you need to, by the time you are 50, you should have done like 70% of what you are supposed to achieve in your life. Buy a land, have a house, even if it's going to be one. By the time you are 50. Many are achieving it late. Go and ask them how easy it is for them. When you don't do what you are supposed to do early, you do it later in life, except you jam lock. Then it becomes a bit easier for you. Somebody said, my wife has never made breakfast for me. We cook for each other. She's always out working while I spend more time with the kids because I work from home. I also travel with the kids a lot. My darling brother, your case is exceptional. Gold mark stars. That's an exceptional case. Your own case is exceptional. Many men. Emma, don't let us paint what it is not. Many men, it's the woman that will wake up to make the food. She's the one that will go to the markets. She's the one that will cook. She's the one that will do a lot of things. But even at that, even if you do all these things by yourself, my brother, and you are still assisting her, you know, it's always beautiful in the home if couple work together like that. But where one person pressure is more on one person, you have trained yourself. But even at that, when you are alone, okay, you are in... Thank you, sis. I'm in UK. I've never seen a person, though I have son. You have a son in his 30s. Are you looking for a relationship? If you are looking for a relationship, get across to us. We are doing matchmaking too. It's good for you, my brother, because you have a man, you have a woman that both of you are working together. You see, couples that work together, that have agreement to doing things together, they hardly break. Where there is transparency, where trust is good, where communication is good and all that. Where communication is good is where a man will say, since you are busy, let me do this. You are doing this, let me do this. Okay? But when communication is not good, that is when a man will say, am I your house help? Who is the man in the house? A woman will put her concern down. Oh, they assist me to do this. The wahala is too much on me. And the man will say, am I your house help? Am I this? I'm the husband of the house. You know? Some men don't care. And at the end of the day, the pressure is on one person. Or financially, the man alone is doing everything financially. And the woman is trying to say, oh, Konilo no is a man that spends money. She doesn't want to spend. That is breakdown in communication, because both of you are not understanding that you have to do things together. And by that time, but before you know it, pressures are already mounting between the two of you. And if you cannot manage it till you get to the age of 50, you now decide, I want to divorce. You better have money. This is what this guy is saying. You better do what? You better make sure you have money. You know why? It means at that 50 that you have divorced, you want to start doing the work of Olosho. You are not the one that did the Olosho. You want to start spending for women. And as you are spending, you will spend for yourself. And your retirement is getting close. If you don't get the rationale behind this man's video, that once you get to 50 upwards, you are considering divorce. He said, think twice. Nobody is saying don't divorce. So he said, think twice. Think twice. Because in the process of, I don't want this marriage again, you are putting yourself under another financial burden, starting a new life. You are putting yourself under pressure, managing stuffs. You are putting yourself under serious stress in thinking about your future alone. It's now on you. If you have money, good for you. That is good money. So that when you give a woman money, it's not affecting your pockets. It's not affecting your savings. It's not affecting your retirement plan. Especially, either you live in Nigeria or you live in abroad. It will now become worse. Go and look at a lot of men in Nigeria in their 50s, what they are going through now. There are many of them. No woman wants to marry them. There are many, not even young ladies. They don't want to marry them. I have some of them, when I will call them, I'm tired of those women. They don't want to stay. I say they don't want to stay, or you don't have what it takes to hold them down. Hello? And that is the reason why most of these ladies, are we clicking like on this video? That is why the reason why most of these women and ladies in Nigeria, they look forward to men in diaspora. You know, women and money, you can't separate them. Only very few women don't go into a relationship because of money. Most women, they don't want, in fact, if they have their own money, you as a man, to ba lojuti, if you get shame, even if a woman has her own money, as long as you are the man in that relationship, you may not pay her bills, though, but it is expected for your integrity as a man, for your respect as a man, at the end of the month, either she's married to you or she's not married to you, to drop something as long as she's your woman. To say, okay, oh, this is end of the month. Transfer no matter how little. Transfer it to her account and tell her, take for your card or for your phone. Yes, except you no get shame. That is when you would think. That is when you would think you would, don't go and start thinking, after all, she has her own money. After all, she has her own money. No. Yes, she has her own money. But your own money is sweet. It commands respect. It dey make woman appreciate you more. You need my number. Okay. My number. Okay. Give me. Okay. When you know my problem. Once I give my number on this thing, I don't want people saying, I just got your number and Aduni, I've been looking for how to talk to you. I don't mind you. I like you. I don't want that. That is why when I want to give my number, the number I will give you is +1 240 351 9287. I hope I'll remember to open that phone. Okay, the best way you can get me, mom of 5, come to me on Facebook. Come to me on Facebook, on my messenger. Send me a message and let me know you are the one. Then I will give you my direct number. That's the only way I can do it. So that in case you want to talk to me. The last time I put my number out there, I didn't like what came after that. So if your number say takele ma toast me, ke kora yin song. Ẹ̀yin aláìní kan ṣe tó ń dá parí oṣù. Ńgbé ti dá lérú ẹ ti dọ̀nàrú, ẹ ti dọ̀dẹ̀rú. In old age, Emma, I do not like you. I really want to marry you. Then I will ask some of you, are you not married? I'm divorced. When did you divorce? I divorced 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Oh, ìyàwó fẹ́ láti gbà yẹn. Most of those women, they chop and go. The only one woman that will be giving them money and all that. I say na lie. Na lie. Eti wo demurage ni. I never enter demurage. You don't enter demurage. Most often, I don't enter demurage. This is what we are telling you. Is your woman, your wife, manager, gentle, small. Don't be saying I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. Don't say I'm the man in this house. You think say, now every woman. Some of us women, we like clean men if you have to. If you know clean like this, we don't see you, we see you finish. We will just start one wahala to chase you away. That is why women, when they get to a certain age, they don't bother to marry again. Because they can't shop with just anything. Especially women will get taste. So don't be feeling funky. I'm a man. I dress well. It's not in dressing. When they come out that dress, the body is still attractive. When they come out the dress, sure it is Friday. What is demurrage? Are you a newcomer? It's like this. Olarewaju Cole is a newcomer. Somebody help me to tell him what is demurrage. Some of you have entered demurrage. It's a liquidation. And I don't liquidate. Even as 50-something, you have liquidate. Not only that, some of you, financially, now so body we see. Akoi engine, fala. Engine, not engine of body, engine of kukushi is not there. Many of you are looking for women, hardworking women, that will cushion some effect for you. Your body is not working very well again. Ara nǹkan tá à ń sọ fún yín nìyẹn. When you get to a certain age, as a man, you know, for we women, now their children are there. A mother cannot cry to the children and say, I need money. Now men know they fit ask for money. Women will ask their children and say, oh, call me, money the $500 and they will rally around and throw it and send it to mommy. A man will never do that. The pride of man will never allow a man to do that. And it is not in the place of a man to do that. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So, ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ fún yín nìyẹn. It's different. But some of you, ẹ ṣáà kàn like wàhálà. Ẹ like wàhálà. Ẹ dá nǹkan rú. Ẹ dá nǹkan rú. You know say, oh, obìnrin yẹn ò dá. Àwọn obìnrin yẹn, they don't know what they want. They know what they want. Especially when a woman gets to a certain age. They know what they want. They are no more babies. They are no more naive. No. They are beginning to understand and have definition of what they want. That's why some women, if you hear the conversation we women, they discuss among ourselves. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ní kíni. Máa wo bọ̀bọ̀ kan báyìí, ó máa ń toast me. When we are discussing, báwo ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣe rí? Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́, gbogbo orí gan ti funfun tán. Gbogbo orí ti funfun tán. Ìsàlẹ̀ wa ń kọ́. Ìsàbídù. Tí ò bá mú pàrágà kò máa sí nǹkan kan, ẹ máa fà kó tó le. No vex, so I cannot speak English in some things. Ẹ ṣáà manage ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ń drop owó. Ó ṣáà máa manage ká máa gbowó bọ̀ mi ò lè fẹ́. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ń gbókù gbẹ́gbẹ́. Your fellow man is telling you the truth. Some of you at 55, 57, that's when you remember you want to divorce. Olórin ti kọrin tó ń ṣe mí ara ẹ ló ń ṣe. Where are you going? Where are you going at 57? To go and divorce who? Where are you going? To only manage what you have on ground. You think it's every woman that will embrace you. If a woman will now come to a certain age, the woman will embrace you, especially if you want to stay within your class. If a women that will stand beside you and you know, yes, a woman is standing beside you. If you go for younger person, you must have correct money. Oh, lówó fẹ́ fún ẹ obìnrin. You are still managing. Whatever you are doing in ìlú òyìnbó or back home. In fact, there are plenty for back home. Men in their 50s. Some almost 60. There are plenty. Kò síyàwó. It's even increasing now. Kò síyàwó nú ilé wọ́n dágbé ni. Ìyàwó ti lọ àtàwọn ọmọ. Ìyàwó don't go with children. Children are only going to check daddy once a while. They call daddy, daddy, how are you? I'll come and check you next week. I'm busy. And daddy is at home alone. This guy knows what he's saying. A certain age is not the age for a man to divorce. Before you get to that age, it is good if you think it's not working, quickly work out. And somebody said, what of Nedunwoko? How can you compare Nedunwoko? We say with good money. With good money, a man will marry a small pikin. How many men has the kind of Nedunwoko money? 20% of what Nedunwoko has. How many men has it? We are looking at the larger population. Even for men in abroad. Is it so many men in abroad that some of them are sharing flats? Men are not living. Women are the ones that are really enjoying life. And it's all because of some of their decisions. Yeah, some of them met some women that messed them up. I agree. And that is why if you know it is not working. Somebody said Adekaz has money. Do you know Adekaz and this girl, they're having issues already? Messi. Didn't you see the clothes Messi wore to the premiere of a movie they just did? If you are still together, she will not dress that way. Most of only and this thing was covered. Her boob was outside. Mercy Aigbe, to show you something was going on. Adikas went to comment under her post. She did not respond. She did not even respond to his comments. She did not respond. She did not respond. And now talking about marrying all these men in abroad too. Let me just tell you something as a woman, if you are watching me, especially men in abroad, even Nigeria. If it's only a woman when nowhere, go say they go find husband for Nigeria to marry. In abroad, before you marry them in abroad, there is a case on hand now, but I'm not bringing it out. Please, before you marry any man in abroad, either as a young lady or old lady, go and check their financial status, or make sure you do prenuptial agreements. Their liability is not on you. You know why? Most of our men, they don't enter serious gbese. They are indebted seriously. And if you marry them, you are absorbing their gbese into your life. You are not the one that finished their life. If their life got finished from the women they marry. From the women and the women they have been dealing with. And the way they have lived their life when they were young. Even some of them are young, they are already indebted. So talk to your children, oh. I know what I am saying. Don't go and enter what is not your own, no. Because if you marry somebody that is indebted, now two of you enter the gbese together as long as you are married. Most of these men in their 50s, the way you go and look where most of them are living, especially some of them in this abroad. Emma binu enwo mi o, otoro de kama so. Some of them, now one room they rent for somebody flats. Some of them, where they are living, the kind furniture where they take put for house. You go wonder, say, now inside they think, oh, then they live ni. Where they buy this kind furniture. Yes. That shows of the financial problem they are going through. You go just see them for outside. They will look handsome. They will dress. They are babu. Babu nothing. Apart from the job they are doing, keeping them. They have already chopped gbese. As then they work, then they pay gbese. As then they work, then they pay gbese. Now only when they go Nigeria, then they buga. You know, by the time they will change the money, them don't have Benny Jigita. By the time they get to Nigeria, let me be doing like Auntie Funke. By the time they get to Nigeria and they change that money, they will look like Ingbeke feeling funky and be like a rich man. In abroad, you are not the one that globalized their life. Before you enter, make sure they are okay. Make sure they don't chop one gbese. Women are getting smarter. They are getting wiser. So for such men, their best bet is go and carry one girl. Or you clean up your life well. There is no woman that want to enter inside wahala anymore. So before you say this marriage at 55, at 57 is not working, I want to work out. Be ready. You are really ready to work out. You are ready financially to work out, because it's not about working out physically alone. It's like you are starting your life all over again. Then plenty, oh. Then plenty for Nigeria. Now Nigeria won't worse past self. Why most of them in Nigeria in their 50s, nobody wants to marry them? Ask women where they are abroad, where don't try them. Now bill that they take Nigerian women pay back home. By the time those one will discover, there's eléyìí má bà tèmi jẹ́, kọ̀nà kí n fẹ́ eléyìí kí n kú má lọ́kọ mọ́. And you know what? A woman can stay without a man later in life. But you as a man, you need somebody by your side. And if you find yourself, you are already divorced, plan your life well before you go into another one. Sort yourself out before you go into another one. Or else, the new one you are going into will end up even worse than the first one. And by then, the damages that will be done will be worse than the first one. Take your time. If you are already divorced and you are in your 50s, clean up your life, at least to a certain extent. Of course, you can date, but don't make commitments. You know why? The second breakup or third one, or a breakup in your late 50s or early 60s will leave you devastated, more devastated than the former one. That is, if you have done that mistake already, you are already divorced. Before you rush into another one and say, I want a woman, I want a woman, are you already clean? Are you truly ready? Have you taken care of your mental state? Have you taken care of your finances? And everything surrounding it, surrounding your life, before you go and embrace somebody to come deeply into your life again? You might say this guy doesn't know what he's saying, but the guy knows what he's saying. Because by the time the deed is done, and you are going into another one, and say, I want to remarry. Somebody say better to remain single. For a man. For a man. Sorry, are you a man or a woman? A woman can remain single. For a man to remain single. For a man to remain single for forever. Okay. If you say so. That means he will not go into a relationship, or he should not commit himself into any relationship. Yeah, you might not sign the dotted line. But you know what, in your low, especially in abroad, once you start staying together, you are considered partners. Some men can remain single till how old? I know many men that are single and okay. Till how old? Till how old? It is difficult for men to remain single though. Till how old? The ones that are single is because they are afraid. They are scared. It's not as if they don't want it. They are scared. Maybe they've had some experiences, especially those ones that their divorce are traumatic. And it's understandable. It applies to women too. When a woman has a relationship that has been traumatic, she doesn't want to go into another relationship. She will be scared of committing into another relationship. It's normal, it's natural. That is why it is advised for them, go and make sure you are well healed. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. Of course, have friends. It's okay to have friends, but no commitment. And where you will injure yourself more is having multiple friendships. You only mess up yourself more. And you can stay alone for a while to get yourself together. Who is telling you, who is saying that it's good for? It's not easy for men to stay alone for long. They are only managing, they are only trying to cope and carry on a strong face. That is why many of them go on social media, having multiple women to talk to on phone. Tí wọ́n bá sọ nǹkan táwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ń dánwò, àwọn àgbàlagbà láìṣọmọdé. If they tell you the nonsense, most of them do. I have somebody on social media that I'm close to who is a blogger. No, she's not a blogger. She has a Facebook profile. The day she was telling me She pointed those men to me. In fact, I had to help one man to rescue one man. That man is in his 60s. I was the one that rescued him from a blogger's hand. Tí mo bẹ̀ blogger pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Mo ní kíní ó máa báyé man yìí jẹ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yìí jáde. You know what happened? This man is in his 60s, early 60s. He doesn't have a wife. So what he does, he has a lot of girls, ladies, let me not say ladies, in their 40s, single. Some in their 30s that he talks to. And I'm sure it's loneliness that got him to that stage. He thought the only thing he can do is to talk to you. Some of this, if you know the rubbish most of these single men does, ojú àgbà yín tí that they are father of somebody. So what that man does, he will call these ladies on phone. He will be sending them money. Owó ní òtútù. At that age, this is one of the things I said, wastage, they waste money. Forgetting their retirement is close. A man of 62 that has just 3 years or 4 years to go to retire, sending money to women so that I can be looking at them to master. You understand what I mean by master? Master baits. So he will send money to these ladies. He will strip himself. He will ask them to strip. And of course, and they were collecting money from him. He will do it with this one today. He will do it to another one. I don't know how those ladies got to know. He now ended up doing it with 2 close friends. And he was promising them, I will marry you. I want to marry you. So those ladies now got to know that he was doing it to both of them. You know what they now did? They now God bless you, they now blackmail Baba. They gave Baba bill. Tẹ́ ẹ bá san owó yẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn á déta. Walai like play. They first put his picture out there. Now the man seeing his picture. They didn't just put his picture. They said, Baba, Baba is no. They said Baba is sending women's nude. And no woman will hear that. So me too, I can't carry the post. I can't repost them. I said, Egbawa. They say this man, they do this kind of thing, Egbawa, this old man. Now the man look for my number, call me, say, Auntie Joe. Old man. Come and see how this man was shaking and begging. Auntie Joe, Ironi, I didn't do that. It's a lie. This is what happened between us. I say, Baba, kill you know what? Ya won't call. Now Baba start story. I've been divorced for the past 15 years. My wife has gone. The woman show me shege. The woman do this thing. I said, so because the woman show you shege, why can't you remarry? He said, I tried to remarry. The woman that is what most of them do. They are watching me. Some of them are doing it. They know they are doing it. They know they are doing it. Will a woman, those some men that has a wife at home to do it, but it's not that common. It's most common with men that are single. Very common with most men in their 50s, in their 60s that are single. A man's video circulated some times ago. Single no ni man in his 60s. No, late 50s. What was he doing? This one was even with a young girl. Oh, the stripper. Oh, the lombo mo yen sere nínú bedroom. The young lady. No, not a minor. That is what being single. A man tí ò bá ní discipline most times, and most men don't have discipline when it comes to this thing. They end up messing up because they can't control themselves. That liberty, nobody's checkmating me. So this Baba now called me and said he saw his picture on my page. I said, yes, I saw it somewhere. I said, Baba, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? He now told me. I said, it's a lie. He said, kò tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. I can screenshot. He now screenshot all their conversation and sent it to me. I now had to call the lady. I said, please, I'm begging you. The lady now said, Auntie, on one condition. I said, what's the condition? He said, he has to send so amount before they will do it. I gave the message. I said, Baba, this is what they want from you because you have their picture too. He said, I just have their picture. I'm not doing anything for them. I didn't do anything. In fact, I want to marry one of them. I said, you want to marry one of them, but you are talking to almost 2 or 3 of them that know each other. He said, I don't know they know each other. I don't know they know each other. I said, Baba, in bitoro day, mo ti bẹ̀ wọ́n. Wọ́n ní kan báyìí làwọn fẹ́. Ẹ fún wọn tẹ́ bá lè afford ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ ògbóró lẹ lọ báyìí. Already, Baba's family. Àtàwọn tó mọ bàbá tí ń béèrè pé báwo ló ṣe jẹ́. So I was the one. Luckily enough, the post has not gone viral. So we quickly pull it down. And I begged the lady, I said, please, wrote it to me. And of course, the lady really respected me. Say, Mommy, ẹ̀yin lẹ gba bàbá yìí lọ́wọ́ wa. Nǹkan tá bá fi ojú bàbá yìí rí. Irú wọn pọ̀. Néyàn kankan fẹ́. I said, how long have you been talking? They said they've been talking for the past 3 years. I now asked Baba, I said, do you have plan to go to Nigeria? He said, mo fẹ́ lọ sí Nigeria, but mi ti ready. I said, you want to go to Nigeria? Rí obìnrin l'America. You can't see any woman in this America and keep in your house. Say, ṣé mo pa obìnrin America náà burú? I said, gbogbo wọn náà wá burú. Now all of them burú. And I want to believe, by the time you will see the thing where remain for Baba body, it don't enter demurrage. It don't enter liquidation. It don't become puff where don't dry. Kini Baba ń bá kiri. And when they were telling Baba, when Baba was young, Baba ẹ ṣe sùúrù fún ìyàwó yín, ìyàwó ẹ ṣe sùúrù fún ọkọ yín, ẹ manage ara yín. Some of them will say, if it's not working, you can walk away. There is no abuse, oh. But whether Baba wants to continue to do blackmail is not good, I agree. But at that stage, ṣebí Baba fún wọn lówó tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Dehydrated concumber. Thank you, Temi Osewu, you have come again. Though he didn't give them something on that day, but I don't know if he now gave them later. But I begged the lady and she pulled it down. And I pulled the one down on my post and I left both of them. And I said, Baba, I think after that he tried to contact me, I didn't answer. Because me, I don't have time. Once you have helped you to sort out things, just leave me alone. I don't want stress. I don't know when two of you started talking. So don't bring me into it. Now it be my own. You know, except there is issue of probably scamming or whatever, then we can pursue it. But outside that, two of them they talk, agreement today. Because the lady through screenshots their messages of Baba's promises. And Baba knows, say, he no go Nigeria. Baba knows he's not going to Nigeria. So why was Baba lying? Why was Baba asking those children, those ladies, to be showing them his body? Baba no share that they and there are many of them. They are watching me as I'm talking. There are many of them, especially in this abroad. The one in Nigeria do not have money to do that. But you see the ones in this abroad. And now for this abroad, Baba no regrets, plenty pass. Then plenty. If you are asking that who has the Baba no regret, they are men in their 50s upward. No matter how much you know how to dress, no matter how much you know how to shave. You know, some of you, they deceive yourself. You now go shave clean. After you shave clean, you shave your hair bald. You'll be now feeling funky that you are young. Is it within a twinkle of an eye? You will know, say, you know. No be only women, they get old. Why did they start? Why they not call women? But Mama no regrets. There's nothing like Mama no regrets. Now Baba no regrets we get. Baba no regrets. And as at that time, by the time some of them will reach 60, you will see the way they will start behaving and talking. Some go die there here after 5-year line. I don't like people who die here. I don't know why. I'd rather you go bald than die. I can't stand. I can't stand men that die here. Oh no, magic. I can't date men who died here. God forbid. Instead, bald. Go bald. That's fine. You can have white hair. I don't mind. But dying here. Oh no, magic. I can't date them. Those are the real Baba no regrets. They are the original. Baba, no regrets. Dying of fear. Go for bill. I can't date men like that. No vex if you die here. I'm saying my own likes. I can't date men who die here. Grow, clean it, shave it clean. Yes. Shave it clean. That's beautiful. Go bald. Bald is sexy. But to now be dying here. Nyama. Emma Binu. They are watching me. Emma Binu. Emma Binu. Àwọn bàbá ti dànù. Positive vibes. Positive. Positive vibes ọpọ́n ti dànù. Bí omi ìṣọwọ́. Wọ́n dànù bí omi ìṣọwọ́. Wọ́n ti ṣoge kékeré, wọ́n ti dàgbò ooru. Wọ́n ti dàgbò ooru, wọ́n wá dọjọ́ alẹ́, wọ́n wá dànù bí omi ìṣọwọ́. You are making me to remember. You are making me to remember somebody. When that man was young, if you see the way he controls the wife, if he talk, now so the wife go dey shake. He will tell the wife, "Ori o pe ni, ori o baba o pe mi to wa. Ṣé mi ló sọ̀rọ̀ síbẹ̀ yẹn?" Now so he go dey shakara for the woman go dey beg, the woman go dey beg. The man is 70 now. If you see the way the man they always look, the man is always looking like a pa. Timari Okuyesi, Mama will pay. Shoku, you know what? No one daddy Jibali. Eba Bido, Noel, and your courier, Eba Bido, and your Toyota. Positive vibes, you are the one that caused this thing now. If you see the way the man is always looking now, even when he's walking, even when he's walking, you will be like, she daddy told him, right? Now the wife go say, if you talk about one day, you might don't want to show go there. There's a road will let Oshedi Kamaso Romosi. Now the woman there in charge now. Honestly, Timawa will make it how it's in life. How things have changed. Oh no, Janua. Is this when I see the two of them together, I'll be like, so daddy can get to like this. But when the man was the man, they don't burn anybody or burn anybody. They didn't lay a console. That's why everybody go to shake. Everybody go to shake. Daddy today, that's it today. But now daddy in the computer, the daddy man jokes. Let us stop and go. Let's go. Let us go. Now computer table, Baba they always sit down now. What see Baba they do for computer? He go just sit down there. He go say, "Mo work on no computer ni mo share no computer." No matter what all of now they do. Now so Baba go they look everybody. Everybody will be playing in the house. Daddy go just keep in one joke. Honestly, early days is for the men. Take it or leave it and embrace it, especially as a young man, so that you can do your youth very well. You can plan and be, you don't mess up or you don't allow anybody mess you up. It is good if you are still young, in your 40s. Like, imagine that man now. If this person I'm trying to talk about has decided to divorce the woman 10 years ago, the woman that will marry him at this stage, and now the way he is now, I was asking the woman, I said, ṣẹ́yìn àti dáàdì tí ẹ̀yin máa ń ṣe kéréwà ní kéréwà wo mo fẹ́ kọ́ kú sí mi lọ́rùn àwọn pàwọn tí ẹ fẹ́ ṣe àwọn ògbà mo ní kí ló dé wọ́n ní rọ́ kán ṣàwà bọ́n ṣe wà yẹn mo ní ṣé wọn ò fẹ́ ni àní ká ṣàkómọ aráyàn pé èèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní ilé náà wà. Now imagine if Baba has decided to divorce the sister Anthony 10 years ago and now marry another woman, and now daddy cannot really do much. Not only that, agbada ti ń dànù, agbada don comot small for Baba body. The woman that now marry her, assuming the woman is now a younger woman to Baba, imagine the feelings that one will have for Baba now. And Baba does not have much. In fact, before you know it, that one will just abuse Baba inside the house. Hey, daddy, don't ever stress me. Don't stress me. Your children are where they are. And your ex-wife, go and meet her. Baba tó ti dànù. Ẹ̀mí Baba ò gbé kéré wà púpọ̀ mọ́ 70 plus. Ẹ ṣayé eré o, ẹ bá ṣayé eré kó bá lè yẹ wá o. Ẹ tó dáadáa. The best ìyàwó for every man is the woman of your youth, if you can keep your marriage. Understand that marriage is all about compromise. Understand that marriage is all about communication. Understand that marriage is all about understanding each other, respecting each other. Understand that marriage, it's all about transparency. It's all about trust. Understand that marriage will take a lot from you and your partner. That way you can grow old together and enjoy your old age with your children surrounding you. That is the best form of marriage. Of course, there are exceptional cases where it's not working. Make the decision on time if you think it's not working, so you can start your life all over again, early, on time. As a man, as a woman, don't wait until when it will become tough for you to get the woman of your choice, a woman that will help you. You know, marriage partnership is all about supporting each other. You see people that are together, they achieve a lot when they work together with one agreement, and they are not selfish, and they are transparent with each other. But where there is greed and all that, there will be problem. And you want to wonder why, when women leave a marriage, they do better. They do better. Though initially it might be tough for them, but when they get to a certain stage, they do better because the children are there for them to fall back on to assist them. But for men, life is not fair on them, I would say, in old age, much later in the years, later years. And that is why you have to really be intentional and know what you are doing as a man. You might say what this guy said, at 50s, don't go marry ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ tútù tí o bá fẹ́ di ẹ̀dùn arinlẹ̀. Tọ́lá, fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ náà. Àwọn kan lè lo ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ tútù ló dájú. You can imagine a man in his mid-50s. He wanted to remarry. He was now going out with a woman, a lady of 38 that has little babies from another man. The question I asked the man was, how old did you say the lady is? Yes, she's 38. How old are her children? One is 5, the other one is 2. I said, so at this your age, you want to be carrying somebody's babies up and down when you're supposed to be enjoying your life? I said, you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. Why do you want such a lady? Why not somebody that is well established, that is doing well? But of course, Some men that go for younger ladies, not all of them are giving the ladies money. They want to use the young lady. Such men will push the lady to start earning money, and they will be collecting the money. They will use their ogbon arekereke on the young lady. They know it will be difficult for them to use it for their age mates, to be collecting from their age mates, because their age mates will have seen Okun Adnosa and will not agree with them. And that is why I say some of these men in their late 50s, in their 50s and all, some of them, not all of them, some of them are just out to look for women to help them out of their financial predicament. And that is why women in our age group should be very careful embracing men, when we see them. Make sure you know what is surrounding their life. Koto terisi. And once you see the sign, please quickly reverse or take caution. Shine your eyes. Yes, the Omoli Mompi. Shine your eyes, new. Yeah, shine your eyes, as in serious shine your eyes. Especially if you are hardworking and you are well-rooted and established financially. You have to be very, very careful. Ẹ fẹ́ pè wọlé. Ó yá. Jẹ́ kí n fún 30 minutes ká fi ṣe calling. Let me take the phone. So the number to call is the usual number. Let me take it. The phone is here. Okay. Yeah. Ó yẹ pè wọlé. Ẹ pè wọlé 351 plus 1240 351 9287. Ẹ pè wọlé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pè wọlé. Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
A question come.
Mo wà online, oh.
Yeah, online. No.
Okay, English, please, then. So others can understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Is it advisable for a man and for a lady in her early 30s to marry a man in his early 40s?
A man in her early 30s, a woman in her early 30s to marry a man in his early 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course, as long as everything is okay, yeah. 10 years is not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So the line is open if you want to call in. We now miss calls. You don't take my phone here exist. So plus 1240 351 9287 if you want to call in. The line is open. So let me give you 30 minutes to call in and ask me questions if you want to ask questions. Yeah, after anybody calling in should please do English, strictly English. How many messages? Mélòó ni mo fẹ́ ṣí? Oh wow, lady send the message, see me. Oh yeah, the line is open. No, shake Amalo. You know, Sherry, honestly, you might wave what this guy have said, but trust me, the guy has said nothing but the truth. Tola wo le ri kon fẹ́ pè wọlé wogun pè wọlé o. Wogun fún rẹ̀ ò pè wọlé o. We are 343, only 106 likes. Kí ló dé mo ṣẹ̀yìn ni? Only 106 likes. Fún live streaming. Annie made her first post. Yeah, I saw it. Mori. I'm not in agreement with that her first post. She's still talking about love. Leave Annie alone. No. I saw the video. She's still talking about love. She's not getting herself together first. More relax. Throw pillow wà lẹ́yìn mi. Throw pillow wà lẹ́yìn mi. I'm fine. If I miss your call, I'll call you back. Speaker wà lókè. Hello.
Hello, Auntie Adoni. Wow, yeah. I'm live. Well.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon from this side.
Good afternoon.
I just want to say we enjoy your program. Thank you very much. My wife usually says, your girlfriend is online. I'm like,
the girlfriend, you know.
Yes, so I see. Well, it's very wonderful.
Thank you.
At an overnight walk. I was at an overnight and walk program.
Okay.
As we were walking, I just turned on your podcast, and my people were like, "I'm sorry." And the next thing, before you knew it, all of them just signed on.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much for everything you do. Sorry, I wanted to speak Yoruba, but let me say it in English.
Okay.
What you spoke about this evening or this afternoon, it's very good. I'm a man, and what I've learned is, make right choices, treat your woman very well, live right, because these things backfire.
Yep.
So that when I'm in my 60s or 70s, I won't be saying, oh God, or putting things online like, please, I need your help. So, thank you very much.
From your pictures, you are in your 40s, if I may guess right.
Yes, I just clocked 40 last month.
Yes, from the look I saw on your picture now, I see you are in your 40s. So, this is the time, your woman should be in her late 30s also?
She's also about to clock 40.
About to clock 40, okay.
Tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday to her.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy birthday to her. Aha. So, it's a good time to... she's a woman now. She's getting to the age where she will start questioning you and, facing you kind of. So, be calm.
Oh, yes.
If anything goes on, you are the man in the house, call her and sit her down and talk it over. Don't ignore her feelings. Don't ignore her complaint. Don't invalidate her concerns. If anything comes up, just let her sit down and you talk it over, okay? Communication is one of the things that break marriages. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you too. All right. So anybody wants to call in again before we round up? So, all these things we are saying for some of our age group, some men of my age group, some women of my age group, at a sign. At a sign as in, for women, I'll keep saying, Awala lojo aleju. Ema binu. And that makes me proud. And if I want to come again, I want to come as a woman. I want to come as a woman who knows what she's doing. Some of the mistakes we make are because we don't know what we are doing, some errors and all that. And to retrieve lost times is always tough. Once some things are lost and they are gone. Opportunity, like they say, comes once in a lifetime. If I'm okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, ma'am. English, please.
Yes, of course. I've been following up on the program. Auntie Adoni, Almighty Allah will bless you for doing this, and appreciate you deeply. I always comment on your program, although I got wind of this very late, of recent, but I watched closely and discovered what so many people don't know about you. Like I've always tell you that I want to talk, but I want to talk to you privately first before coming out, because I really want to come out. And it is your Auntie Adoni real talk that I want to do my coming out. But on this program today, I want to comment about it. Yes, all these men, because all what happened to me, I like people will always say, learn from other people's mistakes, so that when there's mistake on your side, you don't fall down yakata. So I've seen a lot. And these men, they believe it's one-sided. No enjoyment for them at old age.
Many of them. Some of them, not all of them.
They don't know. 80%, 85% of them. I don't know. You don't know. Like I've been giving a comment under the program that someone close to me, the wife left him 20 years marriage. So many people were condemned the leader. I said, well, you people were not in the marriage with her. She's free. She got pregnant, and you people, you know this Yoruba thing. They will just say, Atife, Alotoro. But this nonsense thing does not have deep roots. So she went to school in that guy's house. The guy did not go to school. It was the guy's bond that was sponsoring her. At the stage, she got tired of the guy that is an she could not cope with him anymore. She left.
Because he didn't go to school?
Yes.
Was that enough reason? She never loved the guy? That means she never loved the guy?
Yes, because she was too young when she got into the marriage.
Okay, that's true. That's another aspect that I think I've spoken about. Yes. Yes. The feelings change. That was in my last video on relationship. The feelings change. Feelings of women change. Yes. A woman that loves you today for who you are, tomorrow, even a man too.
You know this particular lady. She used to tell that the husband is the driver that brings her to the office. That the husband is in America. That's the guy's elder brother. He has been saying that for so many years. She didn't love the guy, really. She just forced her. And she gained from that. She went to school in that guy's house. The guy's brother was sponsoring her. That guy was stealing his brother's money to maintain her. So the lady now saw that this one that does not have any presence, this guy can never have any future. She left. So when people are talking, I said, I better give her. She took the right decision. She cannot cope with that guy because that guy didn't go to school. I always tell ladies, this too matters. And do you know Yoruba land? It's always difficult for a woman that is well-read to marry somebody that did not go to school. They always will see you as a bodybuilder.
Yeah, because most of our men can't manage a woman with confidence.
Yes. It happened to me. I'm chartered. I have masters. I even went to Ileke and graduated, but my husband could not cope with me. So,
I know somebody that the lady married the guy. The guy wasn't educated, but anytime the lady speaks English around him, the guy will be like, "Show shiri, she now," you know, and that was what broke their marriage. An educated man can marry a woman that is not either educated and manage her. The other way around, it doesn't work. Inferiority complex. Thank you, man. To the time. 85 lose 5-6 minutes. Okay. Boya privately. All right. But this number, I don't take it out. Simbati lobby share. That means you can't get me tomorrow. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. It's ego issue. You know. So we'll come out again. Okay, somebody is calling. I didn't remember to bring the speaker down. Hello.
Hello. I think you are doing it. I brought me to basket. You're looking beautiful, man, with the short hair.
Thank you.
Looks good on you. My word for the Baba no regret. Baba no regret. Make you stop more. Stop wasting your money.
Àwọn bàbá no regrets. Owó tí ò tówó. They will still be wasting it on women.
Stop wasting it on these young women. And you are using money to buy their love.
Retirement plan money.
At the end of the day, they will finish you, and you'll be left with no kobo in your pocket. It's better. It's just that our men, especially the ones that grew up in Nigeria, they've been taught not to. They've been taught to be strong-headed and not to be apologetic whatsoever, even when they are in the wrong. You know, they want them to feel like, okay, if you start apologizing, that makes you less of a man. But that's not true. That's not true. You know, is the society that they grew up in, and obviously, as time goes on, I mean, you should have been changing your mentality, your way of thinking, and all that. You should change.
Agidi, no, ni agidi. Pride.
Yeah, exactly. Because when they say when you are in Rome, you behave like a Roman. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. You know, you have to change with time. Don't be rigid. Don't be too pompous and thinking that if I say I'm sorry now to my wife now, she's gonna think I'm
advantage of me.
Or
I'm weak.
I'm less of a man, or I'm weak. No, it's not like that. When you are wrong, just admit you are wrong. Even some men, they cannot even say I'm sorry to their children.
That's true.
When they are wrong. You know, that's the mentality that we need to change.
Thank you. This is coming from a man.
To have a better community.
Thank you so much.
To have a better home and be able to keep our marriage. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's change. When we are in the wrong, let's admit we are wrong and apologize, and let's move on.
Thank you for this.
That's the only way we can keep this marriage blossoming and to carry us on even till our old age, and when we are, and then we can pass the torch to the next generation to continue in the same. You know what I mean? So that's my word for the Baba no regret. So make them
even the younger ones, not Baba no regret. Before they get to Baba no regret age.
And the younger ones too. And my sister, I so much appreciate the type of role you played in regards to that Baba no regret case. Otherwise, they would have led that man to kill himself.
Which one? Remember? Oh, okay, that Baba that intervened.
Yeah, that you intervened.
Yes.
You're able to convince the ladies, please have mercy on man, please.
Baba was really shaking, you know.
Exactly. Remember, I don't know if it was on your show that there was a similar case like that a young boy like that had to kill himself.
No, that was not my platform.
It wasn't your show. No. I think I had a story like that they were trying to now swindle the guy. Obviously, those guys were in Nigeria.
Wow.
Right? And the boy was in abroad. I think it was in America also. I'm not sure.
Wow.
So they threatened the boy that they were going to send his nakedness to.
Oh, that was the international community. I saw that story. The guy eventually by himself.
Yeah, they said they were going to send his nakedness to on the internet. If he doesn't pay them,
the guy eventually by himself. I know that story you are talking of.
The guy killed himself in the long run.
Yeah.
Because they kept asking the guy, the poor boy, for money, and the poor boy doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
He only gave them all what he had, but they thought he was kidding, you know. But at the end of the day, the boy killed himself. You know, that was a sad one. So they were going to do the same thing to that Baba. They were going to do the same thing to that Baba.
I was the one that rescued Baba. Hey, Baba was almost crying on that day.
Yes, now.
I was like, Baba, hello, why you say? Hello, why you confessing? Hello, why you confessing? You are. You know what? Depression lo she Baba dey stage yẹn. Some people don't know that when they start doing crazy stuff, they are already depressed. If you start showing a man your body, or a man is showing depression,
I said the Baba was lonely.
Yeah, loneliness, yeah.
Loneliness will almost kill the Baba. He got into the hands of those ladies, and I bet you those ladies were from Nigeria.
Yeah, they are.
Trying to swindle the Baba of
some in abroad do it to them too. Some women in abroad do it to them too.
Yeah, some in abroad do it to them.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Yeah, but mostly when you trace it back,
it's all about people that don't have conscience. People don't have conscience.
Exactly.
If you have conscience, you wouldn't even want to do that to somebody. Thank you,
You
Tola.
have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
darling.
Yes,
Oshe.
ma'am. Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
If you call, I miss your call. 1 or 2 more calls, then we 3 calls, okay? So I'm calling you back, UCH. I saw your missed call. I'm calling you back. I missed your call. I'm calling back. Okay. Admittance of our mistakes and apologizing helps makes God bless you. Yeah? Hello?
Good evening, Auntie.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to add one more thing. But my mix.
Okay, as convenient for you. Go ahead.
But àwọn tó bá remarry pé professor ní pé sometimes ẹlòmíì tó bá remarry either ọkùnrin àbóbìnrin they know what went wrong in the first marriage. Yes. And they can't avoid it second marriage and things goes on well.
Yes, you are right.
Gone very well. So
yes, you are right. Some second marriage go well, but some break. And that's why it takes yes. Most second marriage, the chances of first marriage surviving, to survive for probably 10 years is higher. Second marriage does not take long to my break. 1 or 2 years to my break. And that's why most second marriage does not last up to 2-3 years if it's going to break. Yeah. Or you are right.
So that's what
and some, if you want that the second marriage that will now survive, those ones usually last till forever until they go. So you are right. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So I think okay, we have spent almost 2 hours, so we should be stop now. And this is all about not only for men, even for us women. You get to a certain age, all you should crave out and desire is peace of mind. There was another story of, because I do this job, I know a lot of people tend to call me, pour their heart out, and I hear and listen to some stories. I'll be like, wow, So that's what inspires all these shows I do. You put something out there that, look, don't let it happen to you before you learn from it. We can learn from other people's mistakes. And that is the one, an elder that falls into a pit is teaching the one back from coming back, that is coming behind him, not to fall into the same ditch. And that's why we are doing this, okay? For the younger ones to learn. For people of our age group, some already, their destiny, mess it up. It's not as if somebody came to mess up their lives. They messed it up by themselves, by their decisions and their way, the life they choose to live. Both man, both woman, okay? So it's not as if somebody destroyed your life or somebody came to destroy your life. And if people who are into relationship, if you are young here, you are into relationship, you are in marriage, be intentional. If you are not intentional in your marriage, it will not work. If you are not transparent in your marriage, it will not work. If trust is broken in your marriage, you are sitting on the keg of a gunpowder. It's only a matter of time. If trust has been betrayed. If communication is bad between you, it's only a matter of time. Before you start. And make sure there is no abuse. Abuse is one of the major reasons why marriages are breaking up. Abuse. Please, don't abuse your wife, don't abuse your husband. Because if you leave each other, you will still crave partner. That's the funniest thing. You leave relationship, you still crave partner. You still crave somebody. No, loneliness is not good for anybody. Loneliness is why people get depressed. If they can't manage it well, they get depressed. And such a man of 60-something was found to be doing what I told you did. Some are doing more dirtier things. Some have gotten themselves into trouble. They cannot speak out. Somebody called me weeks ago and said, Auntie Aduni, I've been seeing you post some things about men scamming women. It's Auntie Aduni. Many men are going through it. In fact, I'm a victim, but I cannot talk. I'm ashamed to talk. How do I open my mouth that I was scammed by a lady? I said, what happened? He said, I wanted to marry. And I found this lady. I thought I found a wife. I never knew the lady was a scammer. And the man told me how much he lost. I couldn't believe it. I said, how did you do it? And he explained. I said, wow. A woman? He said, yes. Do you still have her contact? I said, no. She has blocked everything about him. I said, wow. You know, this man now, looking back, maybe will have said, maybe I shouldn't have left my marriage. Maybe I should have done it better. Maybe if I know some of the things I know now, I wouldn't have been this. You know, getting partner at a certain age is not that easy. Trust me. Go and ask men, except they are not ready to tell you the truth. For women, I keep saying it, women get to a certain stage, not as if they don't crave that companionship, they don't crave that man. But trust me, many women at a certain age, they only feel loneliness when they want to sleep. And not every time. When they want to sleep. Or when their body, at that type of time of the month, their body will remind them they need a man. That's when most women remember, I need a man. But for men, it is not like that. Every day of a man's life, as you wake up, your body is asking for a woman. You know it. And in the process, many of you get messed up. Many of you are swindled. Many of you spend money that is meant for your retirement, for your future. You spend it on women to keep them. Not every woman dates, not expecting money from you. Some women don't care whether you give them money or not. All they need from you is that commitment. All they need from you is that love, showing them you are there for them. That's all they need. You may not give them shishi and they will stay with you. But many women, many ladies, let me say, they expect you have to drop. Somebody said, Auntie Aduni, I heard there are men for hire in winter. I don't know about that, so. I don't know. Come on, Odabe. I hope it's not be like the case of that post story I posted. I don't know how many of you saw that story of that woman that 62-year-old grandma that the husband died inside prison. So I was able to get, somebody put a comment down in the story that woman met that man on the website, dating sites. She met the man on dating sites and got married to the man, even in prison. That is how much some women crave companionship. And eventually, they are always being destroyed. As a woman, if you crave companionship too much, as a man, that is just to let us know, no matter what, we will crave companionship. But we have to be very careful. You said no from trusted companies. Okay. Wala ti dé nìyẹn. Wala don't come. Tó bá ti dé stage yẹn. But that is for women tán ò lè mára dúró. That is for women that are not disciplined. Kí ló ṣe ìgbà winter? Ìgbà winter you will be cold, àbí? Brandy is there. Take some shot of brandy when you are cold. Dress warm. Get busy. Go and make money. So for that woman that was put inside the prison by the prisoner husband, she was craving love too much. She wanted love so much. She wanted that something so much. And her children were telling her that, Mommy, this is not good. This is not good. Don't go for this. You know, when you crave what you are not supposed to crave, or you go for what, you are only causing yourself heartache as a woman and messing up yourself, your mentality. The same thing goes for a man. So somebody coming for winter something and going, only for dirty women. I will call them dirty women. What joy will that one give you for a man to come and dick you and go? Níbi táyé ti tó yìnbó ti sáyé dẹ̀rọ̀ yìí. Òyìnbó ti sọ ayé dẹ̀rọ̀ tó máa fún ẹ satisfaction tó máa wà okay. Ẹ wò, ẹ má jà sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Go and hire So you will pay somebody to come and carry while you. Not there, okay. Anyway, electric blanket. Ko ye mi ouche. I don't understand though how it will get to that stage that somebody will now be paying somebody to come because it's winter. If it's winter, uncle, and these are the things that will continue to encourage marriage to be breaking up. Because somebody will know somewhere that they can go and hire a man somewhere or hire a woman. Even married women will go and hire a man. Anyway, may our children not jam agbako of a man or agbako of a woman. Because most of these things now is even for the younger ones. Some of our age groups, you are age group who are Tibaka, there Tibakamu. Hello, son, Tambaka. Hello, son, on Baka. If at this age you are still craving love like crazy, you will mess up your life. Battery is low, so we have to stop. And my charger is not here. My charger is upstairs. You will just mess up your life. And also increases the rate of STD. So you just go and carry any man, and that is it. Anyway, guys, I hope you align with what the guy said. If you don't align with it, hope you will not learn the hard way. Okay? This life, no, put it at the back of your hand. Early days is for women. Early days is for men. Later days is for women. Use your youth very well, everybody. Both man and woman. Let us use your youth very well. So that later in life, you will not do like this. And I know. Because once mistakes are made, to correct them is always difficult. And mistakes are expensive to correct. Mistakes are expensive. Divorce is expensive. Separation is expensive. It's traumatic on everyone. So why not work together as a couple? Why not manage each other? Why not see? As long as abuse is not there. And if abuse is there, stop it. If that woman or that man is enjoying it, it will get to a point they will not endure anymore. And if you are inside abuse and you see your partner is not ready to stop, please take a leave. Don't be like the case of a man. That man is about 60-something. The man today is messed up beyond repair. 62. I saw his picture. I said, no, you are not 62. He said, I'm 62. I said, but you look like 70 plus. What happened to you? And he was telling me all he went through. I said, why did you put yourself through that? Why not live when you were in your 40s? Why not live when you just clocked 50? Why not live in your early 50s? Where do you want to start from now at 60-something? Even with the way you look. With all the money you have, you are not even looking healthy. Why did you allow a woman damage you to this extent and you are still with that woman till today? Why? Just why? He started saying a lot of things. I felt like slapping him. I didn't know when I told him, Daddy, Emma Binu Ewa, okay, sir. What are you saying that is not sweet in your mouth at your age? Etutu be yeni. Sharing the be yeni. Ba ole she bimo. Ba ole she bimo. And a woman messed you up to this extent? Where do you want to start from? Who will marry you with the way you are? Who wants to marry a man that is already carrying a lot of sickness in his body? I said, are you going to declare to the woman you are going to marry that these are the things she has to manage with you? If you don't declare it, then that marriage is based on falsehood. And another thing, if you are going to marry somebody, you are in your 50s, make sure you know the health stand of that person. I was told of a woman who married a man. She didn't know the man had cancer. The man did not tell her. And she got married to this man. And 1 or 2 years after, the cancer blossomed. That is what she's dealing with now. They are in America. She can't divorce him. She has to be bearing some of the bills. Medical bills. Good enough, she has good job. But that's traumatic on anyone. She never knew. The guy didn't tell her. You are in your 50s or something. You want to go with somebody. Ask them their health status. They are supposed to declare it to you. Then if you want to cope with it, that's your own, on your own. If you see them taking medication, ask, what medication is this? Ask. They shouldn't hide such things from you. Then it is on you if you want to deal with it. Nobody should put themselves for you to come and start dealing with what is not your own. It's not about love. It's about sense. It's about, we want to live fulfilled life, right? Especially at this age. So tell me what it is. Then let me cope with it if I want to. Whatever you are dealing with, whatever health issues you have, let me know I am embracing it because I love you with it. Let me know my capacity, mental capacity can carry it. Anybody can fall sick. Anybody can have issues. And trust me, most people in their late 40s upward now, they have one issue or the other. High blood pressure, some diabetic, some, I know of some men that are dealing with diabetic. There was one I know, he became diabetic, and that was the reason why his marriage broke up, because he couldn't get it up anymore. It's unfortunate that the wife left him for that. It is not enough reason to leave your husband, somebody you are married to. But this guy now will go and marry another woman. He will not tell that woman this is what he's dealing with. That one will now marry him. If that one now find out he can't really get it up as supposed to, that one is now asking question. Frustration will start. If that one leave, he will say woman no one stay. He will not say the truth of why the woman left. Of course, diabetes affects men sexually. It affects their sexuality. High blood pressure affects them. And don't go and take medication. And don't go and take Oroki and all the rest. If you have high blood pressure, because of a woman, it's better you are alive. Somebody said that's very fraudulent and deceitful. Oh, of course, my sister, is happening. It's happening very, very well. And that's why I pity all these young ladies who go to marry men because of money, marry old men because of money. That's why many of them marry those men finish. They will start going outside to go and be doing kerewa outside. But they won't be able to say what is going on. The man self no go fit talk. Waiting they cause the problem. Go. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me this evening. So like I said, live streaming is not going to be every day anymore. For now. You know, it all depends on how my schedule works. So I will be trying to... Friday is going to be a must. Saturday, very likely. Sunday, no. Monday, no. Tuesday, no. Tuesday, likely. Wednesday, no. So that's 3 days, okay? So keep it in mind. 11 a.m. like I did today. 3 days in a week, I will try and do live streaming. Other than that, I'll be dropping videos. And in fact, there is a live stream. AK. You know, say all these pastors, they are fighting. They are talking about ministers, gospel ministers taking money. I don't get the gist behind the problem. They are actually fighting one particular pastor, codedly. We will do the live streaming. But you have to be part of us to know the code, because I will not mention name. Those are some of the sensitive VK videos. We will do it tomorrow. I will come on live tomorrow. We will do it tomorrow on why they are fighting. But we will not mention name. Oh. Don't mention name. But I will give you the code. You will get it easily. Join me tomorrow. Very juicy aproko. Now tomorrow, time don't go make I dey waka go. I don't use 2 hours. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. So that by 1 o'clock, we will finish 2 hours. Why then they fight? Auntie Bola mi kọ́ nìyẹn. Auntie Bola mo ṣe rí pé wà ń bí. Ṣé wà mà? Tomorrow. I'll come and gist you why they are fighting. Don't be small gist, oh. Now today, then download everything for me. I know say those kind gist. My gist, my source. Now correct plug, sure plug. So join me tomorrow. You come and hear why God of men. Then they fight gospel minister where they collect money. It's deeper than what you think. Very deep. Join me tomorrow by 11 a.m. on YouTube. Facebook people, if you like, sit down there. Now go dey miss us. We are enjoying ourselves here. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Auntie Bola. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you have been able to learn one or two things, especially for the younger ones. I hope you have been able to learn one or two things. And if your marriage is shaky, please work at it. You know what? You see us where we don't, all we mothers, it's in your in your corner. Tọkùnrin kan bá rò pé òun wá òun fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan ṣe la máa ṣe báyìí. You see me? At this age, now like this we they do. Abi mo purọ́ of all women that are in their 50s. I lie. Now like this we they do now. If anyone can stress us, we they do like this. And we waka go, no stress us. Carry your wahala, go back to where you are coming from. Now the thing where we they do now. And if you want to have us, you have to calm. You have to be nice. You have to treat us well because we know our right from our wrong. We know right from left. Not only that, we are not looking for Peking again. We don't want Peking. Now peace we want. Now enjoyment we want. In fact, most of us, we want men where we say, then get their own money too. No be men where go be bukata. We want men where we say, oh yeah, let's travel. You put money down, I had to eat. We travel. No be men where go say, they just sorry about you signing $50 and beg. Mo fẹ́ ra nǹkan kan bí mo rí pé mi ò mú káàdì mi dání. We don't want that one. We don't want men wey be say, oh, there's a yá mi ní iye kan báyìí. Màá máa fún ẹ tí n bá gba salary. We don't want that one. At this stage, òṣàbò ò lè gbè mí, kò ṣe mí bó ṣe bá mi. Na im be the stage. Once a woman don reach certain age, in fact, we say 45 upwards, if she has her work, she no go wait, except na woman wey be say she dey get low self-esteem. Na im go see where no good. Stick her head and say, let me manage. And if she manage with you reach certain age, by the time she go ready with you, now this mouth she go take finish you. By the time that kiori care fun e, bo she useless. The only thing in your body, now that thing where they under. Hello? She go tell you, say, bukata wo lo ń bá mi gbé, tó rò pé kò sí irú ẹ̀. I put my bill on you. I collect money from you. Now you they help me pay my bill. Now you they pay my rent. Now you they pay my mortgage. Now you they pay food gas for my car. So waiting superb about you when you think say you can talk anyhow to me or you treat me anyhow and I go look you. Then go tell you say as I dey. Now peace of mind I want. If you know if you give me, oh yeah, that is the door. Waka go. Instantly like this. Now the woman go do for you. Uncle, no vex my man. My follower will be men on this page. Now the level where women dey now, especially independent women where they work for their own money. And if you don't want them, go for younger one. Go for women of low self-esteem. Go for women. But by the time they go get esteem, they say go show you Shege Pro Max. There is no perfect woman. There is no woman wey no get mouth. If she still they look you, now because she never know wetin she want. She still dey plan. She dey look. She dey see. She won't be sure. She's trying to scrutinize. She's trying to see. Waiting like they see. Waiting they go on. There is no woman wey no get mouth. You need to just pinch her in the right place for her to open her mouth. For her to open her mouth. So if you don't want to get on the right side, you self-respect yourself as a man. Now here, the day when I was young, one elderly woman say, now here be the place where women they supposed to place men. I say, why? I didn't understand then. But now I understand. Say now here, ejikala yokunrin. Not inside here. You know why? Men self know they put women for hearts. If you they put women for hearts, you know they get multiple women. If you they put women for hearts, you know they get multiple women. Now here, they put women. So women too don't learn to put una for here. Once do, the woman say you want stress her. Say as you they do, if she not careful, she go just do like this. As she do like this, now me say she don't waka go. Ireo, Emma Binu, now level where women dey now, and I they tell you the truth as a woman. Even though they no go tell you, then go they deceive you, collect your money, especially where money is coming from. Then go pretend, then go make sure so they collect the money well. If they collect finish, they can't see better one. While they are collecting your money and you know make them happy, another one when no give them money but give them peace of mind. It did here. Then first they take your money they spend for the person. Ireo. And see you guys. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy the weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love you guys.